tendencies or those characteristics of the gunas, right? So setting up nice and tall, close the eyes, inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Do that again. Inhale, feel how expansive you are. And then exhale everything out. Feel how expansive you are. And then inhale, let's chant Om one time together. Just take a moment and set a higher intention for the practice today. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale halfway to a comfortable level and start with a round of Kapalabhati, making short exhales on my clap. The inhales are happening, but they're passive. This Kriya is considered rajasic because it's heat building, it's stimulating, and it causes you to become more aware of the breath. Start to slow it down and exhale everything out all the way to the bottom. Engage Mula Bandha, lift up at the pelvic floor. Keep that lift. Connect to your even inhales and exhales, your Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale, open the eyes, come under the hands and knees, bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels and lift the knees up, coming into downward facing dog. And continue to breathe those deep full inhales and those deep full exhales. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, come forward to a plank and just stay in plank. Push the floor away, doming the upper back, pull the navel in, lengthen the tailbone toward the heels. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. Soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet toward the hands, keeping the feet about hips width distance apart. Hands about 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. If you can't reach the floor, use blocks. If you're bending your knees, use blocks. Or if you're not using blocks, that's also fine. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then lift the head and chest. Soften the knees. Step the feet out as wide as the mat. Just come down to a quick squat. Bring the hands together. Press out with the forearms. Yogi squat. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then place the hands on the floor. Lift the hips. Step the feet together again. Just soften the knees and roll one vertebrae at a time up to a standing position, letting the shoulders roll down and back. Let the head be the last thing to come up. Lift the arms up alongside the ears. Reach over with the left hand, grab the right wrist. Give a little pull on the right arm and exhale, side bend over to the left. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale, lift back up. Take the right hand, grab the left wrist, give the left arm a little pull, and exhale, side bend right. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5, inhale, lift back up. And exhale, let the hands float down alongside the body to Dasana, mountain seat. A little Surya Namaskar, very simple one. On the inhale, bring the hands together in prayer. Extend the arms up toward the sky, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold over straight legs, Uttanasana. Press palms down into floor blocks. Inhale, soften the knees, step right foot back into a long lunge. Exhale, left foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to a plank. Look forward, stay in plank. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward in between the hands or blocks. Exhale, the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs into a deep Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms, look at the thumbs. Exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana, press palms down. Inhale, soften knees, left foot steps back. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift hips. Inhale, come forward to plank, stay in plank. Exhale 1, build core strength. Exhale 2, inhale. Exhale 3, inhale. Exhale 4, inhale. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. Let's do that again. On the inhale, extend. Exhale, fold. Inhale, soften knees, right foot back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, stay. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, going back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, left foot meets right, folding over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, folding over legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, left foot steps back. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank, stay. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale, go back, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, step left foot forward. Exhale, right foot meets left and fold over legs. Inhale, rise up, extend arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana, mountain seat. On the inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, step right foot back. Exhale, left foot back, downward dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale, drop down to the right knee, the inside of the left foot, and lift the left arm up into the air, coming into a modified side plank. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Place the left hand down. Step the right foot back, coming into a plank. Then drop down to the left knee, the inside of the right foot. Then lift the right arm up. Look at the right thumb. Exhale 1. Lengthen the tailbone toward the right heel. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Step back to a plank. Exhale, downward facing dog, lifting the hips. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands or blocks. Now exhale, push through your left heel. Inhale, lift your torso up, bring your arms alongside your ears in high lunge. Then exhale, bring the hands together in prayer, twist deeply over to the right. Stay, exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the torso up. Arms alongside the ears in high lunge. Then place the hands on the floor blocks. Turn the left heel down. Come up into a warrior 1. Then open your arms and hips, warrior 2. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Reaching to the right hand down. Left arm lifts up into the air, triangle trikonasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Now exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Then inhale, reverse the warrior and stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now keep the left hand where it is. Inhale, extend the right leg, reverse triangle. Then exhale, bend the right knee, place the right hand on a block or the floor outside the right foot. And inhale, left arm reaches toward the center of the room, looking into the left palm, extended angle A. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, gently put the left hand down. Now come onto the ball of the left foot. Then extend the right leg. Move the left foot forward. Just so the heel is on the ground. Lift the head and chest. And exhale, fold over the right leg. Parvottanasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift head and chest. Exhale, bend the right knee and step back to a downward facing dog. Now the left side. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, push through your right heel. Inhale, lift the torso up, bring the arms alongside the ears in high lunge. Find your balance. And then twist over to the left, right arm on the outside of the left thigh. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Lift the torso up. Just find your balance here. Then place the hands down. Drop the right heel to the earth. Find your balance. Lift up into a warrior 1. Then open arms and hips, warrior 2. Then extending the left leg. Reaching to the left, left hand down on the left shin. Right arm reaches up, triangle trikonasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift all the way up to stand. Then exhale, bend the left knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Take the right hand down the right thigh. Stay. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Keeping the right hand where it is. Inhale, extend the left leg, reverse triangle. Then exhale, rebend the left knee. Put the left hand outside the left foot. Inhale, right arm reaches toward the center of the room. Extended angle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, place the right hand down. Lift the right heel up like you did when you were in a lunge. Extend the left leg, move the right foot forward till the heel is on the ground. Lift the head and chest, pulling the left hip back. Exhale, fold over the left leg. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Exhale, bend the left knee and step back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, stepping the right foot forward in between the hands. Now exhale, drop to the left knee. You can put a little blanket underneath the left knee if you want to. Inhale, lift the torso up, turn toward the left side. So this side of the room is going to be facing that wall. You're going to be facing the windows. Right leg's going to be extended out. You're going to tuck your left toes under, lift your arms up alongside your ears, interlace your fingers together. Then exhale, side bend over to the right, stretching the left, gate seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the shoulders up. Now place the hands on the floor in front of you. Move your left foot forward and come sit down on the inside of your left heel, coming into a wide straddle. Then twist the torso over the right leg, pull the right hip back, and then exhale, fold forward, hold on to the right foot. Upavishta Janu Shirshasana, or a wide-legged Janu Shirshasana. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, lift the head and chest. Now this is so easy. Bend the right knee, take your left leg behind you, coming into a pigeon facing the inside of the room. Pull the right hip back, the left hip forward, and then exhale, fold over the bent right knee, Kapot Asana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, lift the head and chest. Tuck the left toes under, pressing the hands. Lift the hips and just step back to a downward facing dog. Just that easy. On the inhale, step the left foot forward in between the hands. Then exhale, drop to the right knee. Now lift the torso up, rotate. So now this side of the room's facing the windows. You're going to be facing the outer wall. Left leg extends out. Right toes are tucked under. Lift the arms up alongside the ears, interlace the fingers together. And then exhale, side bend left, stretching the right side of the body. Gate seat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, lift up. Put the hands on the floor in front of you. Move your right foot forward and sit down with your right foot on the inside of the left leg. Then twist the torso over the left leg. And then exhale, fold forward, hold onto the left foot. Upavishta Janu Shirshasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, lift the head and chest. This is so easy. Bend your left knee, swing your right leg behind you, coming into a pigeon on the left side. Then lift the head and chest, pull left hip back, and then exhale, fold over the bent left knee, pigeon, Kapotasana. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest, walk the hands back. Tuck the right toes under, pressing the hands, lift the hips. Step back to a downward facing dog. Then come forward to plank and drop down to the knees. All right. You should be warmed up after that. We're going to come into our yin style. I'm going to turn down this music just a little bit. It's a little loud. All right. We're going to, I want to look at some back bends today. Back bending. So let's take a bolster. Put the bolster on the mats. And we're going to come into, now if you're at home, you could do this with a pillow, a nice, standard pillow. I'm going to come and I'm going to lay down on my abdomen. And I'm going to put the pillow or the bolster right underneath my ribs. So my elbows are on the bolster. And here, my legs want to come wide apart, as wide as my mat, coming into a supported sphinx. So as you come into your supported sphinx, you're going to let the pelvis kind of drop down to the floor, and you're going to just kind of push into your elbows and lift your chest up just a little bit. And here, in this tamasic energetic, we'll stay in these asanas anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And the idea is to all of a sudden, after all that movement of vinyasa, is to now start to notice the energetic shift going into this yin style, because this isn't a yin class, but it's a style where it's supposed to be cooling and passive. So Rajasic energy is very active. It's passionate. It can be seen as aggressive. Anger is considered to be Rajasic. Tamasic energy is passive. It's cooling, it's slow, it's dense, it's still, it's dull. It also would be considered apathetic. So it wouldn't be anger, it would be like not caring, right? Because anger has passion to it. But not caring is passionless. So tamasic energy would be apathy. Apathy would be a trait of tamasic. Now, it's interesting to take these things that could be considered very negative qualities and try to manipulate them in a yoga sadhana. But we have times in our lives when we're very apathetic to situations and ideas, and we're not able to pull ourselves out of that apathetic state. We have other times in our lives when we're like, totally rajasic and passionate about situations. In reality, the yogi is looking to create a kind of equanimity of emotions. That there's an evenness, more sattvic. That you're not swinging between passion and apathy. You're able to see things from the middle ground. So notice the shift in the physical energetic of going from vinyasa to this, where we're just kind of staying in things for longer periods of time. Last few seconds here, because these back bends can be a little intense. And then just gently take the hands back, lift the chest up, coming onto the hands and knees, and just go back to a downward facing dog just for a couple of breaths. Down facing dog is a great neutralizer. So now you're just neutralizing the spine for a second. And then come forward to a plank and drop down to the knees. Take the bolster and move it off to the side. Now, remember, in back bending, we're looking to stretch the front of the body, okay? So chest, abdomen, hips. So like a lot of times you'll do things and you don't even know they're a back bend, right? We're going to do yin asana. A lot of times it's called broken wing. It's supposed to resemble like an angel with a broken wing. It's a little weird. So I'm going to lay down on my abdomen with my arms out to the side. I'm going to roll over to the left. I'm going to step my right foot behind my left, and I'm going to bend my right elbow, and I'm going to put my right hand down. Now, the back bend is happening in the lower back because I'm a little bit in the arch, but it's also happening in the front of the pectoral muscle on the left side. So I'm stretching the front of the left shoulder and stretching the pectoral muscle, and there's that little bit of contraction that's happening in the left lateral and rhomboid. And then inhale, slowly start to come back onto the abdomen. Extend the right arm out. Then roll over to the right side. Step the left foot behind you, bend the right elbow. It can be a little crunchy. It's sometimes coming out of it's a little like, oh my God, because it's all in the pectoral muscle and shoulder. And the more weight you put in your left foot and your left hand, the more you're going to go deeper into the opening of the shoulder. Then on the inhale, come back onto the abdomen. Take the hands next to the chest. Lift the chest and torso off the floor. Tuck the toes under. Push the seat back to the heels. And reach the arms forward, coming into a child seat just for a second, neutralizing. And lift the shoulders up. And from here, let's come and take a blanket and roll the blanket up like you're going camping with it, right? I'm going to put that right in the middle of the mat. Now, I'm going to let my head hang off the rolled end of the blanket, okay? So I'm going to put the blanket right down the center of my spine. My head, I want my cranial just to be right there, So my head rests on the floor. And I can bend the knees and take the knees out to the side and bring the feet together, a little bit of a goddess shape. Now, depending on how short torsoed you are, you may find that the blanket needs to be moved around just a little bit or shortened a little bit. Because if you let your sacrum drop down a little bit, it's a little more comfortable than if your sacrum is on the blanket and you're kind of wobbling back and forth. But then I'm going to let the hands go out the side. Now, with the hands, here's a really cool trick to do with your hands. If you have your blocks nearby, take the blocks and then put them in the palms of your hands and let your hands kind of go out to the side. And the blocks will just give you a little bit of pressure in the hands, just rolling the shoulder back. Now, as you lay here, you may find that you kind of squeeze your scapula a little closer together and move it down the back as you kind of open up the chest a little bit. And then gently take the blocks off the hands, lift the knees up. Then take the feet out as wide as the mat and just windshield wiper the knees back and forth. That'll alleviating pressure in the lower back. And then slowly lift the torso up and move the rolled up blanket off to the side. And here we're going to come into a twist that's a little bit of a back bend. Okay? So I'm going to lay down on my back. I'm going to extend the right leg out. I'm going to bend the extend the right leg out. I'm going to bend the left knee. I'm sorry, I should do it the other way. I'm going to bend the right knee. I'm going to put the right foot on the left thigh. I'm going to bring the right knee over to the left. Then I'm going to reach down and bend the left knee and grab the left foot with the right hand. And then with my left hand on my right thigh, I can twist and look over the right shoulder. And so I'd get a little bit of a quadricep stretch, the front of the quad and the hip flexor and the left leg. Now, option is to not, if you can't bend the left knee and grab the left foot with the right hand, is just to have the left leg extended out and extend the right arm out. If you want to add a little more intensity to it, you can always extend the right leg to the left and hold onto the right big toe with the left hand. And that's going to give you a little more intensity in this too. And gently release the left foot with the right hand. Come back onto the back, bring the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a little hug. And then extend the right leg out. Then bend the left knee. Give the left knee a hug. Let the left knee come over to the right. Bend the right knee. Reach back with the left hand. Grab the right foot. And take the right hand to the outside of the left thigh and just twist and look over the left shoulder. Here again, you'll get a little bit of a stretch in the front of the right hip flexor. That's the back bend. Twist neutralizing. If you want more intensity, start to extend the left leg out, reach down with the right hand, grab the toes, and you'll get a little more intensity in this. And like I said, if you can't grab the right foot with the left hand because of whatever reason, then you can just extend the right leg out. That's perfectly fine too. Because here the neutralizing twist is really the most important. Gently start to release the right foot. Bend the left knee into the chest. Come onto the back. Give the left knee a little hug. And then bend the right knee into the chest. Give the right knee a little hug too. Just a little neutralizer here. And then take your bolster and put the bolster underneath the calves, or you can take your rolled up blanket and put it underneath the knees. Both are good. And start to lay down on the back. And from here, we're going to come into a yoga nidra, not so much a shavasana, because we want to start to shift out of this tamasic energy into a more sattvic energy. And a shavasana would totally be tamasic, because a corpse would be tamasic. So yoga nidra is a form of meditation and becoming more consciously aware of what's going on in the body. So lay the body down, consciously place the legs, torso, the arms, the head, and become aware of where the body's touching the earth and where the body's not touching the earth. And just allow yourself to imagine that the floor is made of sand and that the sand is lifting up and completely supporting the body. Becoming aware of the toes, tell yourself, toes, relax. Becoming aware of the soles of the feet, tell yourself, soles of the feet, relax. Becoming aware of the shins, tell yourself, shins, relax. Becoming aware of the thighs, tell yourself, thighs, relax. Becoming aware of the hips and the pelvis, tell yourself, hips, relax. Becoming aware of the lower back, tell yourself, lower back, relax. Becoming aware of the abdomen, tell yourself, abdomen, relax. Becoming aware of the chest, tell yourself, chest, relax. Becoming aware of the upper back, tell yourself, upper back, relax. Becoming aware of the fingers, allow your fingers to soften and relax. Becoming aware of the inside of the hands, allow the inside of the hands to relax. Becoming aware of the wrist, allow the wrist to relax. Becoming aware of the forearms, allow the forearms to relax. Becoming aware of the upper arms, allow the upper arms to relax. Becoming aware of the shoulders, allow the shoulders to relax. Becoming aware of the throat, allow the throat to relax. Becoming aware of the face, the mask of identity, allow the face to relax. Becoming aware of the top of the head, skull, allow the top of the head to relax. Becoming aware of the entire body from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. Allow the entire body to relax in a very conscious way. Gently start to deepen the breath. As you deepen the breath, make small movements with the fingers and toes in a very gentle way. And stretch the arms overhead. Stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. And stretch the right side more than the left side more than the right. And stretch both sides. And then gently bend the knees into the chest. Give the knees a little hug. And then roll over to the right side. Just stay there for a moment. And remember the intention that you set at the top of the class. And then pressing the left palm into the earth, lift the torso up. And come and set up. We'll the practices of pranayama and concentration leading into meditation have always been considered sattvic practices. We're going to practice an unequal inhale and exhale, but with kumbhakas. But unlike, I do it sometimes, and we do it with Vishnu Mudra, and we do it like a Nadi Shodhana. We're not going to do a Nadi Shodhana. We're going to go back and forth. But we are going to, I like to do it this way also because you don't depend on holding the nose to not breathe. You actually have to be aware of the breath for the kumbhaka. So there'll be a 4-count inhale, followed by a 16-count inhale retention, followed by 8-count exhale, followed by a 12-count exhale retention. Because you're not doing Vishnu Mudra and pinching, it means that you have to work a little harder. This is actually harder without the Vishnu Mudra. I'm just telling you. So we'll do like 8 rounds, 9 rounds, and then that would just lead us into some quiet time. Actually, I think it's very good for the band to be out there for this. Because, right, they're a representation of the chaos, the rajasic energy, and you're coming into your sattvic energy. You should be able to do it no matter what they're doing. What they're doing has nothing to do with your practice, right? It has nothing to do with what you're working on. So it's wonderful that they're out there. So just think of them as like not a distraction, but actually something that allows you to understand sattvic energy. So set up nice and tall, close the eyes, and allow your internal gaze to come up to the third eye. And inhale deeply, fill up the lungs completely, feel how expansive you are. And then exhale everything out to the bottom. And as you exhale everything out, still feel how expansive you are. Then slowly start to inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold the breath out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Inhaling. 2, 3, 4. Hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Last round. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now evenly inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now start to draw all of the senses inward, letting go of everything that's happening around you outside. Focus the mind and just allow the breath to breathe in those deep full inhales and those deep full exhales. To help the mind focus, as you inhale, silently chant Om. As you exhale, silently chant Om. And just be in the inner world for a few moments. Inhaling deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale for the sound of Om externally. Bringing the hands together in undulating mudra, bowing the head slightly to meet the hands, giving thanks and praise for the teachings of yoga from the past, the present, and still teachings that yet to be revealed. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Oh, there is a kirtan mantra thing happening today that was kind of impromptu. Neha put it together. She is slightly connected to those guys that were supposed to be doing the Ganesha mantra. Her guru, her teacher, is a friend of theirs. So I think that's kind of when they found out that they were canceling that event, they asked us, oh, would you like us to come do a kirtan? So they're going to have about 40 people, and that's what she's expecting, and they're going to chant. I'm going to be in there, but the mantra is complicated because it's a Kali mantra. It's very complicated. Yeah. So if you want to come back, come back. Huh? It's in 15 minutes at 4 o'clock. Okay. So I didn't have much to do with putting it together, so it may be at 4 o'clock. I was a little bit like everybody else was putting it together. I was like, okay, fine. I think they're going to do it over there in Krishna.
Hello? Can you hear me? Huh? Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay. Huh? Is it better now? Hello, trying. Let me know when you guys can hear me. Oh, I'm not that loud normally. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, I am loud. Like it feels like my natural voice is going to be very loud, but not this loud. Okay, we have a few more people looking like they're settling in, so we'll just wait for them and then we'll get started. Hi. You got the prints? Okay. You can also take the asan, the red asan, if that's more comfortable, whichever is better. It's already happened. It started from Sydney this morning. Yeah, early morning, well, last night for us in Sydney, and then all over India, and then Chicago just finished, and New York and California are starting at the same time. So it has been extremely powerful. And every single venue has reported that like the energy was just absolutely insane at the end. If we could move the crowd a little bit up so that it doesn't feel so sparse. Okay. It's a very big room. I don't think it'll produce enough smoke. Um, okay, so before we begin, let's take 5 minutes just to calm down, like stop thinking about everything else and just focus our energy on Bhairava and Kamakya. In our mind, think about, the bhakti that you have for him, the sadhanas that you have been doing, about your gurus, if you have any, and just center your attention to those people so that they bless our sadhana today. Breathe in, breathe out, like just generally calm down. While we're focusing our attention on Bhairava and Ma Kamakya, think about Dharma Raksha. So Kamakya Bhairava Upasana Foundation, set up by Sri Rajarshi Nandi, has been engaged in special sadhanas for Dharma Raksha for several years now. Inspired to strengthen this collective's effort, we have assembled here today. All sadhana and energy generated in this gathering is dedicated to the protection and victory of Dharma and Desha against all hostile forces. This is an especially turbulent time for our nation, for whichever nation we connect to, for Dharma and the world even. So in this time, it's especially important to bring our attention and invoke the energy of Bhairava so that he may protect us, protect the nation, and protect Dharma. Okay, so we will start with 10 recitations of Kalabhairava Ashtakam. We have printouts both sided, so if you prefer, you can read the IAST or the Sanskrit version. You can also follow it in your phone if that's preferable for you in the script. If you've never done this before, try to follow along with the group, and I'm sure like you'll get hang of it after a couple of recitations. After that, after the 10 recitations of KBA, we will do 15 to 20 minutes of Om Bhairavai Namah in our minds. So if you don't need to have a mala, you can just follow along on your hands, or just don't even need to count. Just do Om Bhairavai Namah repeatedly for 15 to 20 minutes. And towards the end, we will have 9 recitations of Kunjika Strotam. Again, that is a little bit harder in general. Again, most people might not have the practice. Again, nothing to worry, just follow along. And then just a quick note, Kunjika is very powerful, and we do not recommend that you include that in your daily practice unless explicitly told to you by your guru or whichever lineages you're following. Today is a special day. We have, this is under the tutelage of a guru. So this is like a collective sadhana. So it's a special day. Even if you've never practiced it before, it's fine. And you will get a taste of it. But normally in tantric paths, this Kunjika requires diksha. So don't include it in your nitya going back, but Kalbhairavashtakam you can if you want to. All right, so we'll start with KBA. Let's go. देवराज सेव्यमान पावनांघ्रि पंकजम व्याल यज्ञ सूत्र बिंदु शेखरम कृपाकरम नारदादि योगी वृंद वंदितम दिगंबरम काशिकापुराधिनाथ काल भैरवं भजे भानुकोटि भास्वरं भवब्दितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्धदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणमनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मभाषमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे रत्नपादुकाप्रभाभिरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालदंष्ट्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे अट्टहास भिन्न पद्मजाण्डकोश सन्ततिं दृष्टिपाप ज्वालमुग्रशासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भूतसङ्घनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं पुचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवाग्रसन्निधिं ध्रुवम् देवराज सेव्यमान पावनांघ्रि पंकजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवब्दितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्धदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणमनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। रत्नपादुकाप्रभाभिरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालदंष्ट्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। अट्टहासभिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशसन्ततिं दृष्टिपापनष्टपापज्वालमुग्रशासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमादिकाधरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भूतसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवाङ्घ्रिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम्। देवराज्यसेव्यमानपावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवभक्तितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्धदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणमनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। रत्नपादुकाप्रभाभिरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालदंष्ट्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। अट्टहासभिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशसन्ततिं दृष्टिपापनष्टपापज्वालमुग्रशासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भूतसङ्गनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवाङ्घ्रिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम्। देवराज सेव्यमान पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भानुकोटिभास्वरं पवप्तितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्षमक्षशूलमक्षरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। शूलटङ्कपाशदण्डपाणिमादिकारणं श्यामकायमादिदेवमक्षरं निरामयं भीमविक्रमं प्रभुं विचित्रताण्डवप्रियं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भुक्तिमुक्तिदायकं प्रशस्तचारुविग्रहं भक्तवत्सलं स्थितं समस्तलोकविग्रहं विनिक्वणमनोज्ञहेम किङ्किणीलसत्कटिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। धर्मसेतुपालकं त्वधर्ममार्गनाशकं कर्मपाशमोचकं सुशर्मदायकं विभुं स्वर्णवर्णशेषपाशशोभिताङ्गमण्डलं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। रत्नपादुकाप्रभाभिरामपादयुग्मकं नित्यमद्वितीयमिष्टदैवतं निरञ्जनं मृत्युदर्पनाशनं करालदंष्ट्रमोक्षणं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। अट्टहासभिन्नपद्मजाण्डकोशसन्ततिं दृष्टिपापनष्टपापज्वालमुग्रशासनम् अष्टसिद्धिदायकं कपालमालिकाधरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भूतसङ्घनायकं विशालकीर्तिदायकं काशीवासलोकपुण्यपापशोधकं विभुं नीतिमार्गकोविदं पुरातनं जगत्पतिं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। कालभैरवाष्टकं पठन्ति ये मनोहरं ज्ञानमुक्तिसाधनं विचित्रपुण्यवर्धनं शोकमोहदैन्यलोभकोपतापनाशनं ते प्रयान्ति कालभैरवाङ्घ्रिसन्निधिं ध्रुवम्। देवराज्य सेव्यमान पावनाङ्घ्रिपङ्कजं व्यालयज्ञसूत्रमिन्दुशेखरं कृपाकरं नारदादियोगिवृन्दवन्दितं दिगम्बरं काशिकापुराधिनाथ कालभैरवं भजे। भानुकोटिभास्वरं भवब्धितारकं परं नीलकण्ठमीप्सितार्थदायकं त्रिलोचनं कालकालमम्बुजाक्ष